Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, cottagers. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm sorry I'm late. The nap beast almost got me. I laid down for what I thought was gonna be like a brief respite, and then I woke up at 6:30 and was like, uh-oh. Well, welcome in, Calio, and welcome in, B. I hope you're both doing well. For now, I have my AC off in my room. I'll let you guys know if that has to change, because I've been running it all day, so the room is kind of cool. And the sun is setting soon, so in theory it won't be baking, but we have approached summer. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. It's bad today. Welcome in, Mary. The heat, it was bad. Yeah, I went to go get my vegetables. I get my vegetables delivered from a local farm. And I went to go get them today, and I was like, oh my god, it's hot out. It's hot. So I was not a fan. But yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Once I got back from Texas, where it was much hotter, by the way, I was not ready for that. It was like when I left home, it was like 60s-ish, 60s Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is. Not too hot, like mid-range, normal, like inside temp throughout the year. And then I went to Texas and it was hot. It was very hot, definitely in the 30s Celsius. It was like 80s. One of the days got up to like 90 something, I think. So it was toasting. We were toasting down south. I was not ready. And then my way back home was kind of cursed. I'm not gonna lie. I barely made my flights home. My first flight had no AC, and I was at the back of the plane, which meant that it was like literally 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the back of this plane that had been sitting in the Texas heat for several hours, so that was not a great start. And then turns out my connection was like really tight, and we were slow taking off because of the AC issue, and I was trying to rush because my next flight was 40 gates away, and I fell running off the plane. This is my curse. This is my curse because I find people falling down really funny, and because they just are, okay? Humans look really funny when they fall down, but I have to hold it together because it's usually not funny when someone falls down. They usually get injured. So yeah, this old man was going really slowly up the little passageway to the gate, to like the actual terminal, and I was trying to pass him, so I was like in the middle of speaking too, so I was like, excuse me, like I have one of those flights with those, quick connections, because they had come on the intercom to talk about it, and as I was saying that, I stepped my foot. There's like a divot on the side of those things. I stepped my foot in a divot, and let me see if I can get a picture. My shoes are not good for walking around. Let me see. They're really cute. They're super cute. But they are not it for, moving quickly and being in control. So yeah, I wiped out. I just totally wiped out. And it must have been hilarious, to be honest. It was probably really funny looking. And then I fell on the ground, and a bunch of people were like, oh my god, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine! And I popped back up and immediately was like, I have to get to my flight! And then I continued running up the gangway. And my knee was scraped and it was like bleeding through. I had leggings on. It was bleeding through my leggings. Because normally I get really cold on the plane. Normally the planes are cold. But, you know, not this one. Not this one. It was hot instead. So, this is what my shoes look like, by the way. I have like platform. These are like my everyday shoes. These are like my everyday shoes are like these platform boot things. Because they're super comfy. Instead of lacing up, these ones are laced up. Mine are like buckles. They actually zip up. You unzip them in the back, but I have like little heart buckles on them. They're so cute. And yeah, I wiped out. I just totally wiped out. So yeah, I ran all the way down 40 gates. I made it to my flight. It was one of the last flights. I was in Detroit. It was one of the last flights out to the East Coast. So I made it, but yeah, I must have been in the middle of talking. I was like, "Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry, but I'm one of those." I probably look so funny. I wish there was a video because I probably look so funny falling on the ground. But alas, there's not. Luckily, I only had I had two little like carry-on bags with me. One was like a little purse, and one was a tote bag. So like, I was packing light, so it wasn't like I was tripping over a roller bag or something. But anywho, we're here for some farming. I hear we're very close. We're very close to the end. And I also have some Irium news. Or more info about my Irium debut and my plans for Irium. I'm probably going to do that at the end of stream, so if it's too long for you, if you gotta leave before the end, no worries. You can always watch the VOD or whatever if you need to get caught up, or, you know, just chill, because Irium's a pretty chill streaming platform. But that'll be on Sunday as my actual debut, so it's coming. It's around the corner. Alright, I think my audio is fine for where this friend is at. So let me get the game booted up. Now that I've been yapping about my cursed adventure trying to get back home, now we can get into farming. We are in our final summer. We're just trying to have a kid. That's literally our only goal right now. Have child, and then we'll be done. So, you know, we're just waiting at this point. Alright, I think I was over here. And hold on. Picos, hello. You want to fool with me? You want the AC on? Well, I think we can do without the AC for a little bit, Lil Bean. I think we can do without it for a little bit. Okay, that's probably too loud. So I'm just gonna turn it down just a touch. Okay. I'm gonna save my questions for the end. I have no idea what Irium is. Irium is a mobile VTubing app, so it lets me stream from my mobile phone with my model. That's the best way I can put it. So it opens up a lot more fun streaming opportunities. It's gonna be for more like just chatting streams instead of gaming streams, but yeah, that means I can do that. We can do all sorts of fun stuff together. Okay, in theory, this works. It looks like it does. Alright, we're on summer day 18. Cool, I know. I'm really excited. I put in an application because they're in the beta period right now. So they're not open to have everyone stream on the platform just yet. So I kind of put in an application as a bit of a Hail Mary at like the very end of the founding streamer program. There's another separate early access pool that opened up as well for streamers, but I was like, let me put in an application, and you know, it seems good. Will you be entering a cow from your farm for this year's Moo Moo Festival too? I'd love to see it. Oh, is today festival day? Oh no, it's in 2 days. gonna lurk. I actually got a call. My new glasses are ready for pickup, so I want to go grab them. Yes, please go grab your new glasses. I hope they look amazing. Thanks for stopping in, B. I appreciate ya. Alright, what's the weather? Tomorrow seems clear. We love that. Oh, Dear Princess has restarted. The best show. I don't mind those reruns. Pickles, you can't sit there, little girl. Where are you gonna sit? Where are you gonna sit? Where are you gonna sit, you little fluffy girl? Where are you gonna sit? You can't sit there. That's right in front of the monitor. Do you want to go to your spot over here? Do you want to sit on my lap? What's the vibe? Wanna come sit? Yeah? Come on, sit. Whoa. Look at that big girl. Look at that big fluffy girl. Look at her go. Oh my goodness. What a good sit. Wow. What a good sit. Oh my god, you're such a good puppy. Yay. Alright. I'm sleeping in my house. I'm gonna move this so that it's not in Pickles' face. Alright, let's go outside. Let's do our farm chores. I don't know when I have the sprites until... Okay, they have 2 days left, including today, so tomorrow I should go and ask for them to come help out. Because should be all set, because tomorrow is not a festival day. If tomorrow was a festival day, I would ask today and we would have kind of an awkward overlap, but I think we're all good. Alright, we're gonna let all these friends out because it's nice and sunny today. Captain, thank you so much for the resub. 15 months, oh my god, that's so long. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. There's a giant fly in this room. I don't know how he got here. I'm not a fan. I'm hoping he gets caught in a spider web and stops zooming around, bothering me. Oh yeah, we had Hatchling was born, our newest cow. Our newest cow. She's looking very small. I don't know where Tadpole is at. They might have already come to collect... Oh no, they didn't. Tadpole's just chilling in her normal spot. I was like, did they come to collect the cows? I thought they came only the day before. I thought it was only the day before. Alright, we're gonna do all the milking. Then everybody's gonna go outside. And we're gonna be chilling. Even though it's the middle of summer, so it's actually hot, and the cows are probably very warm outside, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Everybody's doing great. I don't think I had anything. My kabocha making their way. Don't think I had anything that needed to be harvested today, so that's nice. We're just chilling. Oh, big sigh, Miss Pickles. Big sigh. Alright. I think I'm selling absolutely everything today. Don't think I need to hold on to anything. Also, I think I should. Do I not have any pet treats for Miss Pickles? Let me say hi to her. Let me check. Maybe I have some in storage, but we did have to miss. I'm trying to see what that fly is. I don't know. He seems normal. He sounds normal. Okay, it looks like I had 6 more pet treats. Not really enough. And Van, his day that he was supposed to be here was, you know, it was rainy, so he did not. It was a typhoon, technically, I think. How's the farm? Welcome in, Crass. The farm is doing pretty well, I gotta say. Thriving. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. We're actually going to the beach today. I also need, let's see, it's Sunday, so I don't think the general store is open on Sundays. Pretty sure most of the population goes to church. Yeah, it's closed today. So I have I have a decent amount of wheat flour, so I think it's fine for my normal offering to the sprites. I'll be able to. Also, Zach, you've definitely teleported. Don't think I didn't see you do that. I saw you. I saw you teleport a whole screen away. Oh my god. This fly. He might have gotten stuck in a spider web, which would be great. He sounds kind of in distress. And I hope he is. Okay, we don't need to know the rules. We're great at this game. Look at how green our bar is. Oh, this is really far for our child, though. Rude. I'm just being honest, okay? I don't like flies. I can tolerate a lot of bugs, but flies are not one of them. I don't know if it's like all the exposure I had to flies being around horses as a kid or what, but I hate them. I genuinely do not like them at all. All kinds of flies. Horse flies, normal flies, bot flies, no thank you. Flies are a no-go. Butterflies are fine. They're not really flies. They're normal. I feel like Pickles is not gonna want to play with me because I've given her two failure points. Oh, okay. She's feeling it today. She's feeling it today. Well, not anymore. Biting flies suck. Bot flies are actual nightmare fuel, so I get that. Yeah, we had a bot fly that appeared in our house because one of our mice definitely got one outside. And they're terrifying. I do not like those. No thank you. I mean, maybe they're like important to an ecosystem somewhere, but I think I'm all set. I think I'm all set without them. I'm good. Alright, let's go. I think some foraging to do, I think. I'm kind of unmotivated to give the goddess more gifts after she gave me... Oh, I love the pheasant. The pheasant is probably my favorite animal. Look at him. He's just so colorful. He's just such a colorful friend. Yeah, after the goddess gave me that house, I'm kind of like, I don't think she gives anything else, so. Aside from recording my, my food, my culinary ventures, I don't know that I'm super motivated to keep giving her a lot of, flowers or other stuff. Also, I don't know, we've been lean on flowers. Maybe that's always been a thing in summer and I just never noticed it. Also, oh, I'm sorry, Bear. I didn't mean to scare you, but it happened. I also wish they did more with the summit, I gotta say. Yo, Raz, you like this spot too? I sure do. I actually never noticed this weird rock. Is there another rock pile on the other side? Oh, yeah, there. Well, kind of. I feel like there is a mountain house. I don't know if it's at the summit though. You get the mountain house upon your 50th wedding anniversary, which is a lot of time to be playing this game. I'm not gonna lie. That's a long time. I'm trying to figure out where they would put it. I legitimately don't. I guess it would maybe be like over here somewhere. But then you kind of lose some like forage spots, so I don't know. I do not know. Oh, pink cat flower. Give me this pink lily of the valley. I love lily of the valleys. They smell so good. I have them like all around my my gate onto my deck. They do be poisonous though. And they have a tiny red fruit that is very alluring to children, so kind of have to be careful with those ones because they do be poisonous. And poisonous in a way that a child would definitely eat that and then be in trouble. So if you have lily of the valleys, you actually have to watch kids around them in like late spring, early summer when they're fruiting. Otherwise it's fine. They just chillin'. I don't think they're toxic if you like inhale their pollen. It's not like foxgloves or anything, so I don't think kids would eat the flowers or anything, so I think it's okay, but I know the fruits are definitely toxic and they do look appealing. They kind of look like rose hips, actually. Tiny rose hips. Okay, everybody's looking good. Oh my god. My chickens formed like a strange homunculus down there. A chicken chimera. Alright, let me grab, just to remind myself what I'm doing today. Oh, that's not even the right kind of flour. I don't think they want buckwheat flour, though it is rarer. We're gonna grab 7 bags of flour to bring to the sprites tomorrow. Making our way. Also, was there any other festivals? There's the Moo Moo Festival, and then on Saturday is the fireworks. Okay, but the fireworks festival doesn't start until like 6 p.m. So, it's finally the Moo Moo Festival tomorrow, isn't it? There are quite a few different types of cows. I wonder what kinds we'll get to see there. That's true. There are a lot of cows. Alright, clear skies tomorrow. Fish or be fished. Don't fish for mediocrity. Cast your line for excellence and reel, reel, reel. It's time for another episode of the Fishing Facts Show, Fish or Be Fished. Today, we've got a famous angler, Mr. Fisher, talking to us about what we can fish up during the sultry season of summer. Oh, Mr. Fisher! Hello there. Mr. Fisher here. Summer has arrived, and with it, water temperatures are rising. I wouldn't be surprised if the fish feel as lethargic as we do this time of year. Headed to the ocean? You'll find plenty of halibut. Fancy a trip downstream? Look out for blotched snakehead. Kicking back upstream? Rainbow trout will keep you company. Try discovering for yourself what kind of fishing rod you need to land these beauties. Thank you very much. See you again next time, folks. Alright, thanks, Mr. Fisher. Good morning, Raz. The Moo Moo Festival is tomorrow at Rose Plaza. Pretty exciting, right? What do you think about entering an adult cow from Ninalia? We are definitely going to enter. Then which cow will you enter? Any cow that's producing milk is fine, but pregnant cows aren't allowed. I think that's fair. Okay, so technically... Technically, I think Rue... Rue or Philly, I think, have the best odds. Why don't we go with the little Rue? I would put in Tadpole, but I don't think Tadpole will win. And I think this is going to be our final Moo Moo Festival, so I think we should give it a good try. Let's put in Rue. Okie dokie. Then I'll take Rue with me. Bye, Rue. Good luck. Good luck, little friend. Alright. Oh, we have tomatoes today to harvest. Excellent news. Excellent news. The tomatoes are here. I think in Harvest Moon SNES, I think I got the tomato ending. I don't know that I got the corn ending. I think I might have only gotten the tomato ending. I did harvest a lot of tomatoes by the end. There were also definitely tomatoes dropped on the ground, so. You win some. Oh, and the corn's ready too. You win some, you lose some. Oh, calf. Let me brush you, child. Also, please stop stomping on my crops. Please stop stomping on my crops. They're all like weirdly central today. Normally they are far more off to the left. Not that I'm gonna complain, because that's kind of a really difficult area to do anything with the cows, because they're very large, they're very round, they're true to size. They're big. Okay. Let's get everyone milked, and then we'll let them outside because it's nice and sunny. Oh my god. The cows are forming a homunculus too. Is that my cozy Oshi? Welcome in, Locke. Hope you're doing well. I don't know, is it? Am I your Oshi? If so, honored. Honored. We just sent Rue off. Bubble cow? I know, it's almost the Moo Moo Festival. We're gonna get to see a lot of bubble cows. Exciting. Exciting times ahead. Alright, let me also... My god, this fly. You were bothering me, fly, but I do not have time to get up to smite you. I kind of hate when the sprites come over and are trying to water the same section that you are trying to harvest from. I'm sorry, I keep looking away. This fly is like over here somewhere. He's huge though. I might need to get out my bug zapper. Though I think he's so big, he might need like 2 zaps before he is done. Maybe when I feed Pickles, I'll get that and I'll track him down. I actually don't even know if the bug zapper has batteries in it right now, so it might be useless for that. It might be no good for that. Oh my god, guys, why don't you water the other areas instead of crowding my tomatoes? What about that? What if we watered the other spots instead of harassing me by my tomatoes? What if? It's always me versus the sprites over here. Oh my god, Pickles, look at you. You're so cute. You're so cute, ma'am. Have a pet treat. Have a pet treat. You're too cute. Alright. We have finally got the goods. Let me drop off. So we're gonna sell all of our animal produce. We're gonna sell all... actually I might keep at least these 1 stars. Actually, well, yeah. 1 stars are fine. So I'm gonna process this one group of 1 stars. And we're gonna sell the 1 and 2 stars. Keep the rest. So let me drop some of this off in my kitchen. Okay. Let me super quick put this in my mill. There we go. There we go. I don't know where Calf went. Child, where are you? All the way to the south. Calf's always running off. It's his favorite activity. Oh, there you are. Come on. Let's away with us. First we gotta go to the sprites. First we gotta go say hi to the sprites. Oh yeah, let me park you in the park, because too large to fit through this tiny gate, this tiny fence line. Alright. First up, the flower.
Whoa, thanks very much. I like it a whole lot. Yay, wee! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I love it to bits! Wow, yay! Thank you, thank you! I love it a super duper lot! Yay, thank you, thank you! This is better than a freshly swept floor! Oh, I knew you would understand my fancy taste in fashion, Raz. Do you need something?
I sure do. I need help with watering my crops for 7 days.
Okay, I'll start helping tomorrow. Get ready for me to clean house. Literally.
Hello, how are you? Welcome in, superhero. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Happy Thursday. Hope things are good by you.
You always seem to drop by when I'm getting hungry, Raz. Do you need something?
Yes, I do. I don't want to water my own crops. I've now planted too many of them.
Okay, I'll try my best tomorrow. I'll keep working even if my tummy rumbles. Raz, I thought you might be coming soon. Do you need something?
I sure do. Please water my crops.
Okay, we'll knuckle down and give it our very best tomorrow. Don't worry, Raz. If you're ever in danger, I'll rescue you.
Plum. So good. I'm doing well. Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Do you need something?
I sure do, Plum. Plum reminds me of Percy, my favorite sprite. My favorite sprite.
Okay, I'll start helping tomorrow. I'm gonna put my back into it.
Alright. Cool, friends. Now that that's settled, we can go forth with our day. To the beach. To do some more frisbee. Oh, it's already decorated! The cute bunting is up for tomorrow's Moo Moo Festival. It feels like time passes at more of a crawl here than it does in the town where I live. I think the days go the same. I think we have the same time. Nice catch. All right, a good warm up. Oh, that was really far. I think that one's a no-go. Oh my gosh, she almost got it. She leapt for that. That was way closer than I thought. That was way closer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought she was just gonna miss and I was gonna be like, oh, nice try, girl. But no, she jumped for it. She tried real hard. Look at her. She's doing great. Alright, we'll do a shorter throw, because she's been racing in the summer heat. She's like, nah, I'm good. I'm tired. Alright. Let me check. I don't think there's any produce in the secret wood here at this time of year, to be honest. Yeah, does not look like it. I guess I have this flower for these friends, so.
Whoa, thanks very much. I like it a whole lot.
Oh, no, I wanted to give this.
Wow, yay. Thank you. I love it a super duper lot.
Alright. Mint.
Thank you. I like it a lot.
Nice. Alright, they've all been given gifts. They should be done with their work, like, soon. Thanks for picking up stuff from the shipping bin, Zach. I appreciate you. Let's see, we have some grasses. I guess I'm selling all of these. I think I'm totally stocked up on grasses, so I don't really think I need more. Oh my god, Pickles is big munching right now. She got down and she was like, my food is going away in 45 minutes and being changed out for fresh food, but I like eating old food. It's her classic time. Her favorite time to munch her old food is like 7:55 p.m. 5 minutes before I'm about to snag it. Alright. Got all that. I didn't put Calf away. I probably should have. Probably should have. Because he's probably being a delinquent. Hi Raz, got left to cook and eat then. Enjoy the farming. Thank you, Beeb. Enjoy cooking. I hope you make something really tasty. But thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Alright, where's Calf? There he is. See, he doesn't go home. He just, like, continues to go make mischief on the farm. So you have to physically put Calf away. Because otherwise he will just keep doing whatever he's doing. Oh my god, this fly. It's gonna be hard to catch him when this room is dark, though. Okay, let me first... I'm just gonna drop off all these things. I'm gonna drop off the flower. What time is the Moo Moo Festival? Starts at 10. Okay. I hope your knee is okay from your airport fall. It is bruised, but it's all good. Thank you. No serious injury was sustained in my airport adventures, luckily. Also, I'm gonna mute you guys for just 1 second. Just 1 sec. Also, I have a sweatshirt on. I feel like I should change. Hold on. Give me another second. I'm gonna mute you guys. Actually, I won't mute. I'll just go grab one from the other room, but 1 moment. I was like, it's really hot. It's toasty. Okay. I have a tank top on. Apparently multiple flies in my house. I don't know how they got in. Probably through one of the many gaps in my house, I guess. Going wild. In my kitchen. It was just trash day yesterday, so luckily we don't have a lot for them to party on out on. But alright. It is the Boo Boo Festival! Woohoo! Morning, love. It's so weird that she says stuff leading up to the Moo Moo Festival, but like not the day of. That is a little strange. Alright, tomorrow's weather is gonna be nice and sunny. You know, we have watched a lot of Tasty Time, so I think we're good on that one. Let's say hi to everybody. Collect all our produce. I need the spiders that I've let live in my house do overtime and catch and kill all these flies. Please. They're buzzing. Their buzzing annoys me. Alright. Oh, brush. We're ready. Calf. Always reticent about being brushed. I mean, I guess he doesn't speak much anyway, but I imagine he would be extra quiet when being brushed. Okay. Okay. Almost done. Almost done. Also, I don't know if I had correctly alt-tabbed back over, but this game gets mad when I don't, so we would have found out at some point. I forgot how many rows I had, so I didn't actually buy enough tomatoes, which is why these ones are a day off of the others. Luckily, they're far away from the sprites though, so they're not really up in my space. Also, Perky, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. Aside from my extra long nap and the flies in my house bothering me. Flies that snuck in, I don't know how they got in. I'm afraid to know at this point. I feel like I don't want to know how bugs are getting into my home. I'd rather not know. Hello, Miss Pickles! Big jump. I too have an extra long nap today. That's good though. Naps are good for you. Extra rest is good. We love that. Alright, see. Anything that's 3 and 4 star I'll keep, and everything else it's getting sold. Alright, the Moo Moo Festival. The moment of truth is soon. It's soon. Perfectly timed. 10 a.m. on the dot. Listen to this Moo Moo Festival bop. Hey, is a cow from your farm participating, Raz? Good luck. I hope you win. Well, yeah, it should be. But where's my cow? I put in Roo. My cow is not one of these cows. I hope you win. Thanks, girl. I'm so glad you entered. I can't wait to see your cow in action. Well, maybe my cow was stolen now. Cows, I came because I thought they might give me a new kind of inspiration. And indeed, their slab-like design, the roughness of their hide, their spotty coloring, their empty eyes. Fascinating. I don't think their eyes are empty. Brandon, you're so weird. The cow from your farm looks splendid, Raz. Thanks, Basil. This is not my cow, though. I got my new glasses. Yay! Nice job on getting your glasses, Bee. I'll be cheering you on. Good luck. Thanks, Marie. Are you taking good care of your cow? If you don't shower it with love, it won't become the best cow it can be. I think I'm doing a pretty good job.
A cow from your farm is gonna be in it, yeah? I'll cheer for you.
Thanks, May. Heck yeah, new glasses are great, right? Welcome in, Ray. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday.
Your cow looks real strong.
Thanks. This is also not my cow. I don't know where my cow is. Oh, so your cow is participating too. Do you think you'll win? I don't know. I was hoping so, but now my cow is missing.
Your cow will do just fine. It's sure to win.
Thanks, Ellie. Thanks for your vote of confidence, girl.
Mind if we get on with the judging? I'd like to pick the winning cow sometime soon, but here's a reminder before we do. Be sure to leave some space in your bag in case you win. We can't give you a trophy if your bag's full. Now then, are you ready?
Let's begin.
Good, good. Let's be on with it then. Oh-ho!
None of these cows are my cow.
Oh, I see.
I put a brown cow in. Guess I didn't win. The cows were so energetic. The Moo Moo Festival was a huge success. The Moo Moo Festival is now over. Festival organizers will bring the injured cows back to their homes, so owners should go ahead and return. I repeat, the Moo Moo Festival is now over. These aren't my cow. They are not my cow. None of these are my cow. That's unfortunate. Rue's coat seems quite nice, though. I'm sure it'll win next year.
Oh, so you didn't win. If you give it love and care every day, I'm sure you'll win next year.
We won't be here next year.
Aw, your cow lost. It's okay, though. I'm sure it'll win next year. Aw, I thought your cow was the best.
Me too, May, but none of these are my cow. They stole her. You lost? You must be terribly disappointed. That's unfortunate. I prayed for your victory, but... Well, not hard enough, clearly, Carter.
All the cows here today were incredible. I think you did a great job.
Thanks, Marie. Participating is what's most important, so don't be so discouraged. You lost because someone kept your cow away. Rigged, right? It was totally rigged. Our cow wasn't even here. Can't win them all. You should try again next year.
Aw, that's sad. But Rue did her best.
She sure did. But she's missing. Don't fret, Raz. It was a close competition. Don't be discouraged for entering again next year. I won't be here next year, though. Ah, that was fun. Well, time to get back to work. Let me see, where did Calf... Okay, Calf is still on the farm. Okay. Let me get Calf put away. That was so rigged. What the heck? Rue did great. But she wasn't even allowed to enter. She wasn't even allowed. We got a fake competition over here. There isn't a next year Thomas, right? There is no next year Thomas. We're having our kid and then we're leaving Mineral Town forever for now. So, we're not coming back next year, sir. Sir. Alright, it's the 21st, 24th is Fireworks Fest. Tomorrow's Kai's birthday. Kai really likes pineapple, if I remember. You ain't raising a kid in this corrupt town. Rigged festivals. Exactly, we're having our kid, then we're leaving. Not if festivals are run this way.
Morning, love.
Hey, girl. Sorry, I actually need to get to the TV. Our table is comically large. Alright, tomorrow's weather, clear skies, that's nice. Swip swap, after school 5. Good question. I sat on the ground, facing Adrienne as she assumed exactly the same posture. What in the world just happened? Wait, if you're right in front of me... I looked across from myself, staring at Adrienne. What I saw was the body that, on any normal day, I was used to seeing, either beside or in front of me. And you're right in front of me, so... Adrienne scrutinized me in much the same way. Adrienne and Adrienne, we switched back? I looked down and saw, after what had felt like an eternity of displacement, the same body I'd had my whole life. My body. Meanwhile, Adrienne was having the same realization. Cool. Now that we have our bodies back, let's go shopping. Wow, even after all that, all she could think about is going shopping. Well, no use crying over spilled bodies. Our wild day of living in one another's shoes, literally, was at last at an end, leaving me without any reason to decline her enthusiastic invitation. Okay, you win. Let's go, Adrienne. The end. Okay, thank God. Swip swap is over. Finally. No use crying over spilled bodies? Well, that's a morbid thought. We're free. We're finally free of swip swap. Thank God. Thank God. One of my least favorite shows. It ended exactly the way I thought it would end, but like so many episodes later than I thought it would end. It took forever to get there, but we did it in the end. That's all that matters. We made it. Alright, we got M rabbit fur. We got L rabbit fur. What is L rabbit fur? Oh, it makes a bigger... It's got more yarn balls on it. Exciting. For such a low stakes concept, the show was really slow. It was painfully slow. It was going at a snail's pace. Even a snail would have been faster, I think, to be honest. Even snails got places to go. Alright, hatchling. So cute. She's so little. She's just a little tiny baby. Okay. You guys are all stacking up on Rue. Can we... Guys, can we unstack over here? No? No, Rue... Okay, she might not have milk today. They might have brought her back inside and then she might not have been fed. Technically, adding insult to injury. Not only was she cow-napped, but then not fed. It's brutal being a cow in this economy. Okay. Everybody else is good. It's sunny out. Go forth. Be free. Fly. What are you doing? Go away. I promise, the kitchen is like way more fun. Okay. Everybody is doing the watering. Perfect. Our plan is working out. Alright. It's also sunny out, so we should go play more frisbee on the beach. We couldn't really do that yesterday because technically the festival was blocking our access to the beach. Alright, let's give Miss Pick pet treat. Come back here. Let's go, calf. Low stakes shows are usually slow. What bothered me was how everything was made out to be some insurmountable obstacle one episode, then entirely circumvented with minimal effort the next. Yeah, it was a constant flip-flop of like, oh my god, this is it, we're cooked, and then it would be like, never mind. We're fine. Like, yeah, we knew you would be, but like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Look at her run. She is going wild. Aggressing on the beach. She's going at max cat speed. Pickles with the beach zoomies, I know. She's going wild. She likes her playtime. She does do a lot of jumping on our farm, so I guess the zoomies shouldn't really be surprising. Nice job, girl. That was pretty far out in front of you. We'll do some closer to home ones. Alright, she's like, I'm done. I'm tired. I got my zoomies out of the way. Which is fair. She did do a lot of running. Oh, nice. Purple grass. Oh, why do I have onion seeds? I don't know what those were for. Don't know what those were for. Probably can put those in my box when we get back. Bonito. Dried bonito, the common soup base in Japan. And seerfish. I've never heard of a seerfish. The mice must be wilding. They might have just fallen through the ceiling, actually. I heard some scrabbling on what sounded like my floors. Sometimes they have like sometimes they have a fight club in this little space in my ceiling, and there is a gap, and sometimes they kick each other out of the ceiling and they fall. Got a big bag of bonito for homemade dashi. Tried using it on its own as a soup ingredient. I think the stock bonito and the food bonito are different products. If you get the dried bonito, you should be able to just put that in a big pot and cook it down and reduce it, and then like, but you gotta strain it out. It is very like, but yeah, it's probably gonna be a different, I don't know what the concentration level of dried bonito is, so you might need more or less than you thought to make homemade dashi. But in theory, it's the same stuff, but you might need a lot more than you think in that case, versus I imagine the soup stock one is a little bit more concentrated, maybe. Just not like the flakes that they use as a garnish. It's in big strips that are kind of unpleasantly chewy. Oh. Huh. I've never seen those. That sounds... I mean, I guess you're supposed to just put it in the water and not actually eat it, I think. In theory. I don't think you're supposed to chew on them. But that does sound not fun. But yeah, the garnished ones are very thin. This fry is so big. I mean, I want him to land so I can just hit him, but he knows, he's on to me. You think you're supposed to make stock and dispose of it? Yeah, definitely with that kind. It sounds like you treat it like kombu, you know? Put it in the water and then take it out. And then be like, alright, well, thanks for your service. And then it kind of, I mean, it feels kind of wasteful to throw it away, but also, you know, that's how soup stock ingredients work, to be honest. Why we use vegetable, like, offcuts a lot. Alright. Let's get all this stuff squared away. Let me put my onions away too. Because those do not need to be here. Alright, perfect. We are going to sleep. Wow, it was like almost a 10K day. Alright, today's Kai's birthday. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he likes pineapples, so I think I have some of those. Clear skies tomorrow. Alright, Star Lily Heart Snatcher we have watched in full. Let me grab one of my lower tier pineapples. He'll never know, right? My 3-star ones are expensive. I like how the rabbits sit. I don't know, there's something about them. The rabbits sitting look like a grandfather in an easy chair, is like the best way I can put it. It's very relaxed. They just kind of plop down. Park themselves. And I just think it's so funny when they're just little guys. They look very silly that way. You did a good job, Rue. You tried the other day. That festival was rigged. They didn't even let you make an appearance. I don't know why they thought they could fool me with some regular cows. I didn't enter a regular cow. I entered a brown cow, and they decided not to show any brown cows and then thought that I wouldn't notice. They must take me for a fool. Because I don't think anyone is brown versus black and white colorblind. It's a bad look on them, right? It was so obvious. Like, guys, come on. The least you could do is, like, just put a different brown cow in. I probably wouldn't know, because they're not named. You know. But no. It was an obvious rig. It was clear what they were up to. Probably wait until these folks get past my crops that I'm trying to harvest and then start grabbing them so that we're not on top of each other, but they are fast. They run over at the first sign of it being clear. Like, guys, we don't need 3 of us here. We can... Some of you can water the kabocha. Please. Okay, you're doing great. Especially when you can accidentally have them stop. Which is not what you want, because they have a cooldown period. You can't just ask them for help immediately after. So when they stack up, it's kind of inconvenient. And they don't water stuff that you need to harvest. Why? I don't know. Oh my god, look at Pickles doing barrel rolls up there. She wants belly rubs. She's just like Real Pickles. Real Pickles does that upstairs in my hallway. She'll flop down, start doing barrel rolls because she wants someone to come give her a belly rub. And she's just so cute, so we capitulate. And that's how she ends up spoiled. Moral of the story, that's how you end up with a spoiled little cat. But she's just so cute. Can't not give her snugs. That's just unfathomable. Alright, we have only 2. Well, after this, it's gonna be 1 more treat left. Alright, I don't know where Calf went. He's on a mission somewhere. He's on a mission somewhere. Oh my god, so many weeds down here. Okay, he's literally missing. Calf, did you loop me? You did? Oh my god. We're not playing Dead by Daylight, Calf. Please. Please. Alright, let's go to the beach. I'm gonna go give Kai. Also, it should be a van day, I think. Actually, let me quick check. Real fast. I think it's Thursdays at the inn. But maybe it's Wednesdays. I don't remember. No, must be Wednesdays. Or maybe it's too late. He might have already packed up, but... Alright, let's go say hi to Kai. Give him his birthday gift. There he is. Whoa, thanks! I'm surprised you even knew what season I was born in, let alone the exact day. You rock! You're welcome, Kai. Thanks for, you know, supplying us with tasty food on the beach. Every summer. This town is in dire need of additional stores. These people have a monopoly. They take advantage of us. We're not able to have competition here, so... Alright, this one's pretty far. I don't know if she's gonna catch this. Oh, she did! Nice! A new record. This is so cute! Yeah, the fetch game on the beach is super fun. It's super fun. And you can play it with any animal. So technically, you can do it with cats, dogs, penguins, and capybara. I think are all the pet options in this game. Kind of wish we had gotten a penguin just so we could see how they would run and like catch the disc, but they're very expensive. Turns out you can't get another animal until your first animal is at full heart, and let me tell you, that takes a while. Also, the pets are all like 30,000 gold, so they're expensive. Capybara, yeah. Yes, there's capybara pets. I don't know what season they're in, though. They might be winter, and then it feels weird that penguins would be summer, but I think it's like, or maybe it's cats or summer. I feel like cats and dogs are one right after another. Also, welcome in, Mochi. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. Oh, I almost killed that fly. He got away. You can have a pet penguin. You can have a pet penguin. You can have a pet capybara. They come in different colors too, but it's like each season Van offers different animals. So there's cats, there's dogs, capybara. Are you a fly or are you a botfly? Because if you're a botfly, I'm gonna be really sad. I'm gonna be sad that these mice keep getting botflies. Thanks, Zach. These botflies are horrific creatures, and I would rather not be reminded of their presence. I could do without them. Alright. All good. These guys are all set. I guess I'll go put my stuff away. Fingers crossed it's not botflies. We found one in the house the other day. My husband killed it and he was very sad that it existed. He was not happy, so I'm also hoping it's a really fat looking fly. I'm kind of thought botflies had some yellow on them, but I might be making that up. Either way, I'm not happy if that's the case. Come here, Pick. Whoa, nice jumping. Nice leaping. Luckily, they lay their eggs in, like, the dirt, so there's not dirt in here for them to do that, but they're still, like, the stuff of nightmares, so I'd prefer if they just existed away from me. Right, Pick? Right, Pick? Are you munching? You were munching? A 750 munch? Is that true? A 750 munch? What are you? Can you land, dude? You kind of look like a botfly. You're very strangely round. Look at you! Look at you! Oh my god. They're going wild, the flies, right? How did they get in? They get in through our broken window? How they got in? Maybe? You're so cute. You want me to... It's too hot for me to be fawning over you like this. Yeah. You're too cute, though. You're too fluffy. You had your 750 munch? Yeah. Yeah. My cute child. You're so cute. I missed you so much when I was in Texas. You would have hated it, though. Would have been too warm for Miss Pickles, for sure. Would have been definitely too warm for Miss Pickles. Inspector Pickles here to plug any gaps in the walls. Yeah, she's just as upset about the bugs as I am, I think. She's equally like, I don't know about this, Mom. The fireworks festival is almost here. Fireworks and summer go hand in hand, wouldn't you say? I mean, I think that's true, but I do hate fireworks in real life. I do hate fireworks. They're just too loud. Mechabot Ultroar, the Autumn Breeze. When watching, make sure to turn the lights on and sit a good distance from the TV. Episode 39, Absolute Limit. Huh? What's wrong with my theory? Okay, first of all, if it was love at first sight, how does the doll know her name? Maybe it heard her friends call her that, or it could have looked it up in the phone book afterwards. Okay, even if that were somehow true, why would it attack? Especially if it thinks we're the person it likes. Most people don't attack the person they like. Ugh, good point. Plus, I think it's kind of hard to mistake Megabot Ultroar for a human. Maybe it just has really bad eyesight. Maybe, but isn't Megabot Ultroar lots bigger than a human? To be continued. Next episode preview. What could the Earthen Doll possibly be after? Will our heroes ever figure it out? Find out in the next episode of Mechabot Ultroar, the Autumn Breeze, episode 40, Overwhelming Emotion. Look forward to it. I don't know if we're ever gonna finish Megamon Ultra. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's been going for 40 episodes. And like, we're like, I don't know it's gonna be done at 40, if you know what I mean. I think we're just gonna keep limping along. Kind of impressed they packed 3+ years of TV into the game. I know. Well, I thought we might just get other shows, but nope. We got reruns, and that's, I mean, some slow shows that take nearly the whole time, but alright. I do like the clouds that move slowly across your farm. It's kind of a nice touch. Cloudy days. Oh! The Kabocha already. Okay, sick. I'm gonna grab those. But first, we gotta take care of our cows. But the Kabocha, I'm so excited. I was not sure we were gonna get them because they take like 14 days or something. They're a long growing crop. Which is true to real life. They definitely take more than one season to grow IRL, so I guess that's real. Though I don't know the Kabocha were in the original. I kind of feel like that was an add-on. Also, Captain, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Everyone make sure you do a great big stretch. Make sure you are an uncooked shrimp if you must be a shrimp. Make sure to get a sip something, doesn't matter what it is. Something is better than nothing. I'm drinking Clementine Izzy right now. Which is basically just carbonated orange juice, really. I guess clementine juice is what they call it, but I'm pretty sure it's mostly orange juice. Just like the blackberry juice is actually mostly, the blackberry Izzy is mostly apple juice. Because otherwise that would, I think, be prohibitively expensive. Okay, well now I'm trapped. Let's have cows. Let's see. Okay, we've milked every cow. But we might struggle to leave this place. I'm gonna have to push all of my cows. Alright. There we go. Out we go. Excellent. Kabocha time. And there's some foods we can make with the kabocha, like I think tempura needed kabocha. So that's great news. I don't think I'm gonna plant anything else because honestly we're pretty close to the end of the season, so there's not a whole lot of good stuff that grows this time of year in like a short time. Okay, what if you guys chilled out and stopped following me so I could gather all my tomatoes? What about that? Oh, my onions are done too. Okay. Nice. We're gonna keep the onions because I think I was running low on onions. Say hi to Pickles. Also, we have her pet treat, the last pet treat, because Van was gone. 15th is the only time that he sells pet treats and stuff, and it was bad weather, so he did not set up his shop. So, he's not able to restock on my pet treats, though they are also very expensive. Now there's 2 flies in this room. My worst nightmare. Okay. Let's sell, let's see, all of the milk. All of these. Actually gonna keep the 2-star. Whatchamacallit? The 2-star onions. Alright, let's make something with kabocha. I think we want to make tempura. Where's tempura? Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have sold my good egg. Okay, well I have a normal egg. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to kill these flies during my break. That's what's gonna have to happen. Alright, and then we also can make tempura udon. Make some udon. And then make tempura udon. Nice. Okay, exciting. Also, the really fat fly landed. He is just a really fat fly. Luckily, he's not a bot fly. He's just giant. Giant, terrifying fly. I don't know if there was anything else that I couldn't make that I also had the recipe for. I think we have made everything else. So, probably bring this, well, I'll bring this to the goddess. Maybe we'll make tempura tomorrow. I'll keep an egg. Let me bring this to her. See what she thinks. She's probably gonna hate it.
Oh, well, if it isn't Raz, how lovely of you to come see me again. I always appreciate an offering. Honestly, I could take or leave this, but since you've offered it, thank you and bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Doesn't hurt my feelings or anything. I tried really hard for years to be able to make that recipe, and she said she could take it or leave it. Sad. Alright, to the beach. Also, where are the sprites at right now? They still have 4 days left, including today. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, let's play fetch. Gotta keep practicing, you know? We want pickles to be as maxed out as humanly possible. Whoa! Look at that jump! That was a sick jump! Nice job, girl. What the heck? The leap. That was a big leap that she gave to snatch that first one. This one might be far. This one's on the edge. Oh, she got it. Nice. Alright, we'll do a shorter one. She's been doing a lot of running today. Point one away from a new record. I know. I think we got the record. Like, I think we were really in the yellow that first time that we threw it, so I don't know. We'd have to maybe get into the red in order to get a new record, I think. Alright. Let's continue fishing over here. There's definitely like more variety of fish, at least in this size, the like big size, in the ocean. Most of the other places, it's like you're only catching blotched snakeheads or trout or whatever, so. But you can catch like mahi-mahi, sea bream, like there's more fish in the ocean to snag. Get kind of a, not that it matters because it's like all the fish just stack up as far as their size, but it makes it a little bit more interesting to see slightly different fish species when you're reeling them in rather than, your 5th blotched snakehead. Like the bonito. I think the mahi-mahi is still the funniest looking fish. They have strange heads, which is true in real life, but they are tasty though. What do you think, Miss Pick? Big sigh. Oof. Wow, boot. You're sleepy? You're gonna be hungry once I get up to feed you in like a minute though. We're gonna just drop off these fish and this boot, I guess. Go to bed, and then I'll feed Miss Pickles and maybe kill these flies while I'm muted. I'm gonna turn on the dreaded overhead light so I can see them. Alright, Zach is leaving. Let me put Calf away. Let's see, let's drop these off. And I'm also gonna give one of these flowers to Ellie. Because, you know. And then going to sleep. Alright, today's the fireworks festival. Okay. So I'm gonna put you guys on a quick break screen. I need to get Pickles her dinner, and specifically her medication, and hopefully kill some flies. So feel free to get up, stretch, get a snack, any of that good stuff, and then we will get back into it. We're really close. We're on day 24. I think our wedding anniversary is the 27th, and I think somewhere around there is when we're gonna have our kids, so we are close, I think, unless my math is off. So we might be finishing the game today. So anywho, I'm gonna put you guys on a quick break screen, and then I will be back soon. Alright. I'm back. I did not kill any flies. They're too fast. But I tried. Hopefully I made this room seem less appealing. I turned on the overhead light and Pickles is like, what are you doing? Mom, we never use that light. When is the baby due? Hopefully in like 3 days, 3 or 4, I think. In theory. Hello to Pig. Welcome in, Alexander. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I think we're soon. Oh. I think we're soon. So, you know. That's my theory. We're gonna go to the fireworks festival tonight. So that should be good. That's at 6 on the beach. And hey, Ontario, can I? There's actually 2 of you on this. What if? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. There you guys. You can now be free. And luckily, I don't need to harvest anything today, so freed from that tyranny. But yeah, I think we're close to finishing. So that's exciting, and then we'll be playing Red Dead Redemption 2. The horse game. I don't know if we're gonna start Red Dead on Saturday or if I'm gonna wait till next week. I don't know. I guess it'll depend how I'm feeling. I might be a little bit overwhelmed with debut prep to fiddle with a new game. So we'll see. I'll think about it. I will think about it. If not, we'll play like Ranch of River Sunshine or one of our other just like cozy filler games, APCO or something. And then we'll start Red Dead on on Thursday if need be. I mean, I'm set for my debut, I guess. I'm just, you know, it's a little nerve-wracking to use something new. I actually have to check my audio tonight. I have to do a test run while the team is still around. Because the team is, Irium is a Japanese company, so they are, once the Japanese team is offline for the weekend, they do have some US employees, but it's a lot easier to just contact them when most of them are online. I think you'll have a lot of fun with Red Dead. I think so too. I think we're gonna have a blast with Red Dead. I think we're gonna enjoy ourselves. Let's see, let's go to the beach. Well, actually, no. I don't know. Actually, let's check. I don't know if we can go to the beach today. I don't know if they bar it because they're setting up for the festival or not. Well, let's see. I don't actually remember how this works. Your farm cat looks like my IRL cat, Banjo. Oh, then that means Banjo's a certified cutie. Because Pick is real cute in this game. It's wild that I guess you can, I was like, I don't know how you would do the fetch game at like 6 in the morning. Also, welcome in, Morgie. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. I was like, I don't know how you do the fetch game at 6 in the morning, but it turns out if you stay in the beach house overnight, that's how you do it. I was like, how would anyone? Oh, this one might be too far. Yeah. Oh, she was so close. She was so close. Alright, we'll go. Hope the farm is treating you well. It is treating me well. We harvested our first kabocha, which was pretty exciting. It's the fireworks festival tonight. We're enjoying our final summer on the farm, assuming that our What? Homegirl just dug up silver on the beach? Excuse me? I didn't even know that was a thing she could do. I'm sorry, what? Right? I had no idea she could just stop and just dig up something on the beach. I didn't know that was part of this game. What? I was like, oh, she's tired of disking. She doesn't want to fetch this anymore. And then she was like, no, I found silver. Okay. A little minor. I guess our cat yearns for the mines as well. She's been holding out on you for 3 years, apparently. Apparently. My first time having her dig something up. My cats just sleep, eat, and ask for food. I think that's normal. That's normal cat behavior. Are you gonna miss this game after you finish with it? I miss most of the games when we finish them. So I do think I'm gonna miss parts of Mineral Town. There were lots of good parts in Mineral Town. There were lots of. There's a lot of good cutscenes and stuff in Mineral Town that I think are fun. So I definitely think I'm gonna miss those. I'm not gonna miss some of the TV shows. I'm looking at you, Mechabot Ultra, Maiden Memoirs, and Swip Swap. Two of the most meandering shows on TV take like 3 years to watch. We're not even done with Mechabot Ultra. We might not even finish it before we're done with the game. Because the next episode is like episode 40 or something. Gonna miss having the goddess tell you how much she hates your cooking. That too. Yep. Gonna miss, you know, working really hard to make food only for the goddess to be like, this kind of sucks though. Do you have anything else? In fact, we're about to do that right now. I'm gonna make some more tempura, and she's gonna be like, this is kind of trash though. I'm gonna miss the oh Mr. Fisher. See, that's a good TV show. Fisher be fished, can stay. Dear Princess, one of the best TV shows ever in a game. It's so good. Like, actually unreal. But some of the other shows, it was like, oh man. I don't know who wrote this. Oh, well, if it isn't Raz, how lovely of you to come see me again. I always appreciate an offering. Honestly, I could take or leave this, but since you've offered it, thank you and bye-bye. Girl, it took me 3 years to make tempura, please. Such a shame to throw that freshly made dish into the river and then to have her be like, it sucks. She does like, palboche. So we found one dish that she likes. So that's something. But yeah, Dear Princess, best TV show. A lot of the others can honestly be skipped. I'm not gonna miss Carter's terrifying stories. Those were messed up. I wish I had never heard those. So yeah, that's some Junji Ito. Like, this is probably gonna stick with me for a while. Level of writing. Not gonna miss Carter or Harris. No, not gonna miss Carter or Harris. You know what? That's another reason why this town is rigged. First, the rigged festivals, where they just didn't even put my cow in. 2, the police are, like, the policeman, the one policeman is the son of the mayor. Come on. Like, talk about Nepo baby. Harris barely exists. He does, but, like, just the thought of, it's just the principle of him existing, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that he is the police presence here, but he's the Nepo baby, like, I don't know. I won't even remember him. That's probably for the best. Yeah, he is luckily a minor character to that end. Yeah, I'm not gonna miss Carter. I wish we didn't meet Carter. I wish we didn't meet Carter. I don't know that I'm gonna miss. I will miss Rick Yelling Face. That's fair. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's a fair thing to miss. Was that in the remake? I think it is. I mean, I don't know that I've seen it because I don't love Rick, but he has some good facial expressions for sure.
Oh, hi Raz. I've been looking forward to tonight all day. Is the show gonna start soon? I can't wait. Nothing says summer like fireworks on the beach. They hold this festival every year, but I never get tired of it. This town puts on a way better show than a lot of the other places I know.
Look at Brandon just by himself. I've been awaiting tonight's events with great anticipation for days now. Has it not begun yet? When will the display get underway? Brandon, you gotta chill out, bro. Just calm down.
I can't wait for the show to start. I like fireworks a lot. My old hometown used to have these kinds of displays. Woohoo! The fireworks show is gonna be great! They always set up a whole bunch at once at the end. It's gonna be amazing!
Ah, hello, Raz. You came to watch too. Mineral Town's fireworks festival is particularly lovely. I suggest you get comfortable and prepare to be wowed.
Good evening. I think the fireworks display is about to begin.
Every year, Grandpa makes the cylinders used for the fireworks. There's no way to see them from here, but every year he tells me to watch them closely. I don't get it.
Summer's just the best. There's the fireworks festival to look forward to and lots of good food too.
I come here every year to watch the fireworks festival. When I was little, my whole family would come and we'd make a big day out of it. Back then, it all seemed so much bigger to me.
Oh, good evening. The sky is beautiful tonight, no? So crisp and clear. We should have a lovely show.
All right, time to talk to my love.
Oh, love, you came. I thought you were too busy with work to make it. I'm so glad. Wonderful. We can watch the fireworks together after all.
We sure can. I'm gonna miss Ellie, the love of my life. I am gonna miss Ellie. I always miss my wives. That's really what I miss the most in most of these games.
How beautiful. When I was little, I was afraid of fireworks. I don't remember why, but I thought they were scary back then. I think it was because it felt like they were falling towards me. Don't you get that feeling when you look at them? Ah, that was great. Now that I've had this nice break, I feel recharged. I'll be ready to give my best at work again tomorrow.
Watching fireworks from the beach is the best. It just feels so magical. But yeah, I miss my wives. That's for sure. That's like what I miss the most in these games. Cause like, I don't know, you get married to them and they're so cute and then it makes you sad to leave them. Alright, Dear Princess is just the remake. We've already seen all of Dear Princess. It is a banger though. I miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. That's fair. That's fair. See, the wives are always what you miss. That's normal. There's a few farming sims that really like stick with me a lot more than the others, I will say. Doraemon's Story of Seasons Friends of the Great Kingdom was just really good. So that one's definitely one. The Stillness of the Wind was really haunting. I think like I kind of had an idea what was coming, but I was not ready for it. And yeah, I think the Stillness of the Wind having that kind of just like disturbing undertone for a lot of it, where it was just hard to understand like if what you were experiencing was real or not. So that one actually sticks with me a lot. I think about the Stillness of the Wind and I'm like, man, I wish I could go back and like replay those 3 hours for the first time again. Because once you know what's happening, you can't really replay it, I would say. Because the main core stuff doesn't really change, but Yeah, that was an unexpected gem, the Stillness of the Wind, for sure. And Sakuna, I actually really enjoyed Sakuna a lot more than I thought that I would. So that was definitely one that I was like, oh, this one's a lot better than not that I thought it was gonna be bad, because if I thought it was gonna be bad, I just wouldn't play it, but the story, like, unexpectedly kind of got me a little bit, and like, there were some good moments in there. Like, I think I didn't expect the ending of Sakuna. For some reason I thought it was gonna be like maybe a little bit more trite, like a happily ever after. Not that it wasn't like a happily ever after, but it's a little bit more like complicated than that in a good way. And I didn't really see that coming. So I think that was also another one where the ending kind of stuck with me more. I think the first time you play A Wonderful Life too, if you get to the ending, that definitely sticks with you, because I think that's a really like powerful one. More so when you don't know what's coming, I guess, because it was like really, I don't know, it was like genre altering in that way. People didn't expect the ending to end how it did. They kind of thought it was gonna be like a, oh, you know, everything's chill. We're all good. Nothing bad happens in farming sims. But it was a little bit more like, well, I mean, you know, farming is life. So, I got some chocolate from the grocery store. Love that. I ordered, before I went on my trip, we ordered some groceries, and like, by accident, they gave us two ice cream containers. I don't know who they were meant for, but that was like a huge boon. So I finished one last night. The other one's like a strawberry, the first one was like a cookie dough and brownie mix one. Oh. But the one I have left is like strawberry shortcake or something, which isn't normally something I would get, but I'm here for it. It's summer, it's ice cream season. There's almost no ice cream flavors that I don't like, so maybe like rum raisin might be like one of the few that I'm like, which is weird. Like, I don't hate raisins, but I don't know, for some reason it's not really appealing in a ice cream form. Strawberry shortcake anything is my freaking vibe. Well, you would be so amped to have gotten this accidental strawberry shortcake ice cream that my husband and I got. It would have been right up your alley. I don't know if it's strawberry it might be strawberry cheesecake. I can't remember if it's strawberry shortcake or strawberry cheesecake. One of those two. Strawberry something cake. Some kind of cake. Some kind of cake. Alright, we're going to the beach again. Let's play some fetch. Our girl's getting sick at this. Oh, no, wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Don't view, okay. Clicked A too fast. Look at her go. She's doing so good. She's such a pro at fetch now. My god, that one's kind of far though. Oh, look at that jump. A killer. A killer. Wow, the jumping is next level. I guess anything over 50, they seem to jump 4 fairly consistently. Alright, we're doing a short throw because it's hot. Homegirl's been catching a lot. Alright, she's done. Oh, nice. Purple grass. The ladies' gossip circle plus Thomas. The classic town square crew. Alright, and I do love the pheasant. The pheasant, definitely my favorite animal. There is a raccoon. Let's see, there's a raccoon, a bear, pheasant, a fox. I'm trying to think if there's any other critters. There's a monkey. I kind of missed the games where you can befriend the animals though. Like I liked in Doraemon Story of Seasons, they had their own like cutscenes and stuff. I did like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I was just trying to grab this stuff. I was not trying to scare you, I promise. I promise. It just happened that way. I purposefully make a lot of noise when I'm like out by the woods on my property so that I don't scare a bear. Something I definitely don't want to happen. So I'm like, hello, if you are a bear, you're gonna know that I'm here and we're gonna be chilling and we are not gonna scare each other. Because that would be bad for both of us, but mainly for me. Because you have sharp claws and my body is like a water balloon, so we are kind of not friends in that way. Alright. I've been sleeping early. It's summer, but it's the time to rest. We have long days. It says nothing special. Did we not celebrate? Oh, it's autumn, that's our... Oh, I guess it only shows it when it's our actual anniversary, so... Yeah, tomorrow should be... maybe... baby day. Perhaps. Tomorrow's weather says it's gonna be nice. Fish or be fished. Don't fish for mediocrity. Cast your line for excellence and reel, reel, reel. It's time for another episode of the Fishing Facts Show, Fish or Be Fished. This week, Mr. Fisher is on break, so we'll be introducing a topic related to fishing. Carp, which live in lakes, are worthy of being called guardians, but they're notoriously tricky to fish up. One person who once caught a carp was said to often ship out entire schools of fish from their farm, over 200 in all. Perhaps if you all focus on shipping a lot of fish, you too will be able to catch a carp. They seem to be around in every season but winter. See you again next time, folks. No, Mr. Fisher, I know. That might have been our last time meeting Mr. Fisher. Last time. Which would be kind of tragic. Love child. Alright. Wait, Sydney, come back here. Girl, it's too hot for you to be running around with that big, fluffy wool coat. Alright, everyone's looking good. I'm gonna put them out. And then I'm actually gonna go process the wool. Our little yarn maker. All right. They're all good. Alright, we have some tomatoes to harvest today. Oh wow, hatchling grew up. She's not teeny tiny anymore. She is small, but not quite as small as she was. Half size instead of like a quarter. Okay. You know, the brushing is so finicky. You have to be like right on top of the cow in order for the brushing to work out. Alright, where's Tadpole? The only one who likes to stay on this side of the barn. Alright, I think. There we go. Should be set. Excuse me, friends. We must make way. Alrighty. Okay. They are all set. Now to the orchard. And there we go. Perfect. Say hi to Miss Pickles. She's doing great. Also, at this point, I think we have so many tomatoes. We are safe to just sell all of them. Alright, we're going to the beach. I don't know why, I feel like I didn't start doing the fetch game with Pickles until really late. I think I like didn't quite understand how this was just a separate game module versus the ball, which you can throw anywhere, but it's a little bit more like intensive. A little bit more of an actual chore. Because sometimes your cat won't return the ball. And then you have to go get it. Just like in real life. Just like when you actually play fetch with an animal. I think our bar went up, so if I can get it near the top, that would be good. I don't know if it's late in the day. Oh, she got it. 57.5, hell yeah. Look at that, a new record. We're making our way. Oh, that's deep in the red. Okay. No, she says. I'm not going for that one. Kind of gonna miss our beach house, which we're basically like never gonna get to use. We slept in it once. It doesn't have a TV though, so like many beach houses, it's low on technology. Only the bare minimum. my grandparents had like a timeshare on a condo in, I want to say like Galveston or something in Texas, like on the beach. And like, there was no TV there, I don't think. Or maybe there was a teeny tiny one because we probably needed to know the weather for hurricanes. There was no internet. Which was not a problem when I was very young, but when I was a little older, I was always on the internet as a kid. It was always me camped out on the family computer. I mean, I spent a lot of my very early years looking up animals on Encyclopedia Britannica and then printing out photos of those animals in full color, which probably cost a fortune. My parents would get mad at me, but I would just keep doing it. Ooh, pike conger. That's a new fish. And I would stick them on my walls because I just really liked animals. I think I wanted to be a vet as a child until I realized that being a vet is like probably hard if you love animals because you see a lot of animals having like a really bad time. And then I kind of wanted to be a marine biologist until I realized that I'm scared of deep water and that probably like isn't going to work out because thalassophobia and marine biology I don't feel like go hand in hand. So I honestly haven't used my TV in like 5 years. Everything happens on the phone or the PC. Yeah, right? Like, I mean, you don't really, in this day and age, you don't really need a TV, but you probably want a phone and a PC. I also wanted to be a vet as a child until my mom told me I had to see sick animals. Yeah, like a lot of your time is seeing animals who are like really sick, really injured, have to be put down. Subnautica when it's a farming game, I'm gonna give that one a pass because that one definitely triggers my thalassophobia. All those big scary critters in the deep. No thank you. No thank you. I barely survived playing Abzu. Most of Abzu was fine, but then there was like that one cliff drop off though, and I was like, no. This is bad. I don't like this. And Dredge, we were 50-50. We were fairly sure that Dredge was not going to bother me, but I don't know, Sea of Thieves bothers me sometimes. When they added all the Sea of Thieves, like, underwater, like the mermaids and stuff, that really... Those guys scare me more than most things, I think. And the sharks. I mean, the sharks have always been bad, but... Yeah, when they added, like, more stuff under the water in Sea of Thieves, I was like, oh, no. My worst nightmare. You mean that these things get deeper? No. Though, I do like the shipwreck missions where you go and find the merchant ship that's shipwrecked, but it does suck when they're really deep in the water. That is not a fun time for me. Alright, where's Calf? Gotta put him away. I blame the shark and Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, Banjo-Kazooie was also rare, right? So there's something about sharks with those people. They have something with sharks. Okay, let's go to sleep.
Pom-paka-pon! Good morning, Raz. Today I have a very special request for you. I realize this may come as quite an imposition, but I was hoping you would raise a baby for me. There are some circumstances on my end, and, well, you know, but you need not worry about that. What do you say, Raz? Are you willing to step into the wonderful world of parenthood?
I sure am.
Oh, I just knew I could count on you, Raz. Thank you. Now then, I have here a boy and a girl. Raising both would stretch you far beyond your limits, I'm sure. But worry not, I have a very good home in mind for the other. So Raz, which child would you like to raise?
I'm happy with either.
Oh
my god, it just appeared on the bed. I didn't even see it for a second. Then I will leave this child in your capable hands. I know you'll be a splendid parent, Raz.
What a magical moment! Good luck, Raz!
I have to tell my wife. Oh, I see. I think I understand. This child needed parents. Yes, all right. We'll raise this child as our very own. Right, love? Now that we've decided that, our first job as parents is to pick a name. Help me think, love. I haven't given much thought to boys' names before. I wonder what would be good. Alright, what's a good boy's name? How you want to explain this, right? That's a tough sell to our wife. Welcome in, Adonai. Apologies, I don't speak Spanish, but I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Peter. Jeff Effery. No, listen, there's already a Jeff in town, okay? We could do Peter, like Peter Rabbit. Pumpkin. I feel like Pumpkin Pumpkin's definitely an unusual name. People should name their kids Pumpkin, though. It's a cute name. Pickles? No, I don't. I mean, Pickles is a girl, though. And she's our cat daughter. We can't have her name being stolen by someone else. I always name my son Tulip. Okay, Tulip's a cute name, though. I don't know. Pumpkin's a cute name, too. I don't know. I think it's because I associate Pumpkin as being a more, like, feminine name because of, Memoirs of a Geisha. One of my favorite movies. It's not a very good representation of geisha at all. And Arthur Golding left a lot to be desired, but that movie itself is, like, beautiful as far as cinematography goes. What about Jeff Effery Jeff? No. Kabocha? Oh, we could do Kabocha. Okay. They always be born in spring and always end up with a boy in these games. That's fair. Come here, Pick. Come here. Kabocha. Yeah, we're gonna name our kid Kabocha. I'm gonna steal you, Pickles. No? I can't? Oh my god. Not allowed to steal you? Are you sure? Kabocha. I'm gonna steal you! What are you doing? You're being silly. You wanna go to your spot? You can make it. Look at those long legs you have. Oh my god. There you go. Look at you go. Alright. Kabocha. Yes, that name sounds lovely. Thank you, Ellie. Glad you like it. Kabocha, Mama Ellie and Mama Raz are here. We'll be your parents from now on. Look, Kabocha just smiled. He's so cute. We must work hard to be good mothers. Let's both do our best to raise Kabocha. Kabocha, thanks for coming into our lives. We love you so much. Oh, well, that's the entire day gone. Oh, she's just wandering around with him. You is running around telling everyone that he's a big brother now. Oh, you. Grandma's thrilled about Kabocha's arrival, too. Aww, I love them. I love them. Okay. Well, we have a little extra time, but that's just about time. I guess I'll leave my house. There's no cutscene here. Okay, there's not. Grandma met her great-grandbaby. Granny's alive? Yeah, she's alive. Yeah, she's still alive. She's chilling. She's still not in a wheelchair, so she's kind of homebound, but she's around. She comes for... There's some, like, family dinner that we do, I think. Oh my god. Also, is our child wearing a cat onesie? He is! Yo, he has cat ears on! He has cat ears on! Look! Look! Do you see the little cat face? Can you carry the baby around and show it to people like an AWL? I think yes, but maybe not at this stage. He's the perfect baby. He is. Kabocha is perfect. He's in a cat onesie. We are a cat family. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. I feel like this is a great point to end off at. Ellie's playing keep away. I know, she's like, we're done. She knows. But I feel like also happy Pride. Me and my wife just had a baby. Wow. You know? Everything just lined up. Everything's just lining up perfect. But I think that's gonna be our end point for Friends of Mineral Town, because this game is long and it's getting kind of grindy, but love won. We're free from Mineral Town. We're free from Mineral Town. All right, let's go over here. Okie dokie. My not very often seen nighttime screen. Okay. We should talk about Irium. Sure you don't want to go another 47 years to get the 50th anniversary? I don't think I have that in me. I'm not gonna lie. Godspeed to everyone who does. I don't think that's me. I don't think I have that in me. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I don't think I got that in me. Okay. I think let me grab some info. Where is this graphic that I want? Okay. So, covering my whole screen, don't worry. I'll make it smaller. So, I'm gonna be debuting on Irium, which is a mobile VTubing platform, on Sunday, which is very exciting. If you are interested, so the way that Irium works, for those of you who don't know, right now, okay, I should caveat this. Technically, so they're a Japanese company. It's been a long time. They've been going in Japan. I feel like they've been going for like 5 or 6 years or something. Like, they've been going for a while. And there is a bit of a caveat though. Technically, they only have a Japanese release and a US release. So, if you are in like the EU or Canada, you can still get the app, but you have to either have like a US Play Store account, like App Store account, or use some kind of VPN. A lot of people do it to play like Japanese only games. Like, I'm hoping that they will make the US version of the app a global launch, but at least for now, while they're in their beta period, it's US only. But you can definitely still tune in if you like, even if you are not in the US. They don't like go after people who are not in the US. Like, they don't care. They're cool with it. So it's gonna be on Sunday at 4 p.m. So my plan on Irium is a chat-based VTubing streaming app. So it's kind of like FaceTime, I guess is like the best way I can describe it. So it's like the VTuber talking and like chat is right there, and it has really low latency, like much lower latency than even like Twitch and YouTube have with chat. And the way that it works is, because it's so like FaceTime 1-to-1-y and has low latency, they have like these gifts that you can give streamers, kind of similar. It's like a very common East Asian streaming thing. Like, a lot of Chinese apps do this as well. You can give gifts to the streamer, which you can either, in Irium, you can earn like 125 points worth of like gift points per day just by like watching streamers. And then you also earn like, there's a consecutive login thing that ramps up, but it only goes to like 6 days or something. So you can earn points for free. And when you give gifts, they like show up on screen and they have like a little animation and stuff. So you can like bonk people, you can send hearts, you can send head pats, you can have little pen lights. And then there's all sorts of like seasonal ones that we can earn by like taking part in different events. So that's really fun. Other cool thing about Irium is they do lots of events for the streamers and the stream communities. So in the past, like, because some of the events that they have done, which are kind of fun, they have, and this is just for the US, they have done other bigger events or in Japan because they're more established, but in the US so far, they've done an event where the top couple people get a merch collaboration with Animate in LA. So they did like standees and like buttons and keychains, I think. And they've done a sake collaboration where a couple of VTubers got to have like a sake line with their illustration on it, which is cute. They very recently just did some really big like advertising ranking events. Some of them include people getting like their face on like huge pillar wraps at Anime Expo. They've done stuff for Offkai, and they also just closed one where they're letting people be on their like Irium advertisements in Akihabara, which is really cool. It's just like a just chatting sort of deal. Yeah, it's just like just chatting. So we wouldn't be able to do like, that's why I don't think Irium is great for gaming. I would probably make it more like, and the streams I think are generally going to be shorter. So my idea is I would like to do like lunchtime streams Monday through Friday from like noon to 1 Eastern time. So I'd like to do just like casual, let's lunch, like, you know, I like eating together with people, I guess. I like eating and chatting, so kind of a nice like sit down, eat lunch with me. We'll just yap. There's also a little bit more like music stuff that you can do. Like there's a couple of VTuber DJs on Irium because there is no copyright strike system the same way that exists on like Twitch and YouTube. So people are a little bit more free to do stuff with music, which is fun. I also might do some music stuff. I have a couple of instruments that have been gathering dust at my house, so maybe Irium would be a good time to take those out. So plan is Mondays through Fridays, noon to 1 Eastern. I'm gonna be doing like a short like let's lunch thing. I might be doing some co-working stuff on like Thursdays and Fridays when I work from home, so that, you know, I'm not disturbing my cube mates at the office by chatting. On Saturday morning, so before our Saturday streams, so our Saturday streams start at like 11, I'm gonna do like a wake up morning like coffee time with me, so that's gonna be from like 10 a.m. to 11. And then Sundays, after our Monster Hunter stream at 4 p.m, so Monster Hunter ends at 2 p.m. Eastern normally, I'm gonna take like an hour to get lunch and stuff, and then we're gonna have some like longer streams on Sundays is my plan. Some things I'm really looking forward to, I want to take you guys out berry picking with me when I go foraging for wine berries, because it's on mobile. I can like take you guys outside and I can stream while I'm outside, and we can get some fun outside ambiance vibes, so we can yap while I'm foraging. It also means that I can stream from like my bed if I'm tired, or also when I'm traveling. It can be like a nice like check-in thing. So I think we'll do a lot of like chatting about games, talking about Tamagotchi, talking about sumo, talking about gardening. I can't like super reveal, but I have another friend who's on Irium who we have been talking about some fun like watch along things. Think like Mystery Science Theater 3000 kind of vibes. So we'll see about that when everything gets off the ground. But that's kind of the plan with Irium. It should be a lot of fun. If you guys are interested, if you would like to, in my Discord, in the announcements channel, let me put the little Discord link up here if anyone needs it. In the announcements channel, I am currently running a little campaign. So Irium gave me $100 worth of points to give away to folks ahead of my debut, which was very kind of them. So I have a little I don't know, contest, question mark, going on Twitter, because unfortunately Irium, as a Japanese company, mainly operates off of Twitter. So I have one giveaway for a couple of these boarding passes, as they're called. So it's $10 worth of points-ish for each boarding pass. So on Twitter, since my debut is going to be a little bit of a just chatting Q&A session, I'm asking people to send me in Q&A suggestions, and then the top 5 are going to get a boarding pass. And then on Discord, I'm actually just going to be raffling off 5 of them. So if you would like to get a boarding pass or have the option, the chance to get a boarding pass, you're feeling lucky. If you go into the announcements channel, you should be able to react to the newest announcement with the Raz Party emote that will get you entered. And then at the end of stream on Saturday, we're going to do the raffle. So I'll put everyone's names on the little spin wheel. We'll spin it 5 times, and folks will get their boarding passes, which is fun. And then the other thing that's kind of cool about Irium, so Irium they don't have emotes. But they do have like a sub badge system. They're called fan badges. And there's like different tiers of them, but the nice thing is you can earn a fan badge entirely free to play. Like, you never have to put money into Irium in order to get fan badges. And because the lowest tier fan badges are 200 points, which you can earn within like 2 days, basically, for free. Or if you just tune into stream consistently, like it'll only take, I don't know, 8 streams or something, if you only ever watched me. So you can get a fan badge for 200 points, and it's usually like a certain number of comments and a certain amount of time watched, which is kind of fun. And then, since there's no emotes, but because fan badges do have like technically a monetary, level associated with them, I'm gonna have some perks for fan badge holders. So the way it's gonna work is you have the fan badges reset every month, just like a sub would, and the idea is for anyone who earns a fan badge in the previous month, they're going to get a special role on Discord. There's probably going to be a special Irium channel for that role. You guys will get to like vote on certain events or just like weigh in on stuff. But you'll also get, Irium has like circular profile pictures, and every month I'm going to give fan badge holders, like level 1 fan badge holders and above, are going to get a customized like circle frame for their profile picture on Irium if they would like to use it. You don't have to. They're going to be related to me in some way, whether that's using my crossbar or whatever, but they're going to be seasonal. So that should be fun. And then also for the 2nd and 3rd level fan badge holders, every month I'm going to do like little personalized digital checkies, like digital Polaroids. And so you're going to get those. So if you get a fan badge in this month is going to be a little bit unique because it's my debut month. Everyone that gets a fan badge is going to get a personalized digital checkie. So I have kind of a special checkie set up. I'm going to take a bunch of pictures of my model in cute poses. And then for each person that gets a fan badge, I'm going to decorate it. I'm going to deco it. And then I'll give it to you guys. So yeah, that'll be like a monthly thing, and the checkies will change. There'll be different themes for different times of year, so I think they'll be a lot of fun. Did you have to commit to anything as part of the founder thing? So luckily, because I came in with my own model, I didn't really have to commit to anything other than like just, basic, like agree to the TOS. They technically asked that we stream 20 hours a month, but it's not a hard limit because I asked about that. But that's because I came in with my own model. Irium also had a program. They actually still have this program, but it was a little bit more strict for the founding streamers, where they would give people models, like a full live 2D model. But because of that, Irium basically retains the right to the model until you hit 300 hours streamed on Irium, and at which point they turn over the rights of the model over to you. Before that point, you have access to all the files. Like, you can use it on Twitch and YouTube and stuff if you want as well. But technically, they, just like an agency, they're not an agency, but just like an agency, they own the rights to the model until you like work off your 300 hours or whatever. And they ask their talents to stream, I believe, 30 hours a month. Which is like an hour a day, basically, is how it shakes out to. So they're a little bit more strict with that because they're giving them these models for free, basically. And they're really beautiful models. They're done by some really cool Japanese illustrators and stuff. So, and they're rigged, and you know, they're very, I don't know. It's a nice thing. It was a good thing if you don't have a model and you don't mind rebranding, because they don't. It's not like you make a custom model. They have a bunch of models, and then you like pick from the set or whatever. So I think they're still doing some kind of model program so the founding streamer program has ended. Like, they're no longer accepting applications for founding streamers. The other thing for founding streamers is we start with monetization. I guess that's the other like caveat. We start with monetization enabled. So from day one, if you guys give gifts to us, like, we can cash those out, which is very nice. And they have a really low limit, I think, for cashing out as well. It's not like Twitch where you have to wait until you have like $50 or something. You can cash out like weekly, and I think their limit is really low. So that's nice. How did you hear about Irium? Did they reach out to you? They did not. I had heard about Irium on like social media. They first started talking about it. So, okay, I should go back. I knew that Irium existed in Japan years ago because you guys know me. I go find a lot of assets, like pre-made assets on the internet, whether I'm paying for those, things like this background that I have here. And a lot of times when I would be looking up model assets, there would be little notes at the bottom in Japanese talking about whether or not you could use them on Irium, and specifically what they call Irium return gifts. So like my digital checkies would be what like Japanese people would call a return gift, like something in return for you subbing. So there's certain people that obviously don't want their assets to be used for something that is technically has a monetary value associated with it. So I kept seeing notes about Irium in a lot of Japanese asset makers because I was always on booth shopping for assets. So I knew that Irium existed as like a mobile VTubing platform in Japan for a long time. And then I want to say it was like August of last year or September that I saw that they were doing a US launch. And I was initially thinking about doing it. I was thinking about applying then, but I was a little bit worried that they would be kind of pushy about the monetization, which obviously is not cozy. Like a big part of my platform is we're just hanging out. And if you want to, you know, sub and get the emotes or whatever, you want to give bits or whatever, I hope that is as like low pressure as possible. Like, I try and make it clear that like I don't really like, I have a full-time job. This is not something that I'm doing for money. Like, money is obviously nice. I can like feed it back into like paying bills at my house and, you know, feed it back into getting cool art and stuff, but like, you know, I'm fine. I'm alive. I'm living. So I was a little bit leery that one of the caveats to the founding streamers would be that they would ask them to make, that there would be like a quota, that they would ask them to make a certain amount of money via gifts, or that they would push them to like incentivize streams, because there's a lot of ways that you can incentivize a stream, right? I could say, hey, for every 200 points that you give me, I'll speak in an uwu voice for X time. And like, obviously that appeals to some people, right? And they'll like do that. So there's a lot of ways that you can incentivize a stream, but I don't always find those to be the most cozy streams. And once in a while for like an event or something, I think that's fun. Or if there's like a charity thing or something, that can be lovely. Or if there's like a purpose, but I was a little worried that it was going to be like this, there was going to be like a pressure. So I didn't initially apply for Irium, but then recently I saw that a friend of mine had started streaming on Irium as a founding streamer. So I actually just asked her. I asked her a lot of hard-hitting questions about like, did she ever feel pressured to monetize? Like, what were the staff like? What was her experience like? Did she like the platform? Did it work well? And she was very honest with me about, generally her experience was like extremely positive. I think her one negative was that the rigging is quite different from her original rigging, and the same is definitely true for me now that I have my rigging on the platform. So you have to like tinker with it a little bit to like make it look similar. We move less, I guess is the best way I can put it. Like, we are very wiggly here, and they're a little bit less wiggly in some ways. So if you're really used to like having a really bouncy wiggly model where your hair is flying everywhere, it's like a little bit different on Irium. But yeah, so that was the main thing, how I found out about Irium. And then as far as like drawing me to the platform, I feel like there's a lot of times where I would love to sync up with you guys. Like, I don't really find Twitch and YouTube are great for just chatting streams, personally. Like, I really feel like both of those platforms are better for, like, gaming or some sort of event or, like, a thing that you're doing, art, some other, like, visual element. I know that people are successful doing just chatting streams, but, like, the latency is kind of annoying as a streamer. Like, I notice it. Like, you guys will ask questions, and, like, I will not see them, even if I'm, like, staring at chat for, like, a couple seconds. Like, it is not one-to-one. Which makes, conversation can be a bit stilted that way. And there's a lot of times when I would be down to stream, but, like, I share my office with my husband, so I'm not just by myself in my office, and it kind of, I can't just kick him out of the office, right? Like, we both have desktop computers, so we're not really mobile. So having like a mobile option to stream and be able to do like shorter check-ins, or be able to like take you guys outside with me as we do like gardening streams or whatever, even if you can't like see the visual of the garden, which I understand might also be, a negative, but I don't know. I thought that would be really fun. So we'll see. Maybe maybe you guys will hate it. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out it's not for us. But in general, I think it'll be a good time. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a nice way to kind of have a separate platform that's like specifically for chatting and getting more into like the yaps where the chatting is not necessarily centered around a game, or my intention is not diverted by a game. And yeah, opens up a lot more stuff for doing maybe cool things with music, or copyrighted content, like trying to do watch-alongs and stuff. Could be fun over there. So yeah, I think it'll be a nice time. So I'll be starting on Sunday, an hour after we end our Monster Hunter stream. I'm gonna get lunch, and then we're gonna hop on the platform. We're gonna party out on there, and then and then we'll be back on Monday at noon to do a lunchtime stream. And yeah, that'll be the plan. So that's my Irium spiel as far as what it is, what we're doing, what's happening over there. You might see me be more active on Twitter, just to try and like connect with some of the other Irium founding streamers and stuff, but Blue Sky is definitely still my main platform. Like, I'm not gonna post art on Twitter because, bots. Take care of yourself and try not to burn out. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. I will. I think because streams will be shorter and they're lower effort for me. Like, sitting and yapping is a lot easier than like sitting down and booting up a game for me. So I think it'll be nice and chill. But I will definitely make sure that I get enough rest. Worry not. Thank you for stream. Of course. Thank you guys for coming out. Let me see if anyone's around now that I've yapped for a hot minute. Let me see if anyone that we know is doing anything fun. We can go somewhere cozy, somewhere comfy. Let's see. Who's out? Oh my god, there's so many people online right now. I see see this Verdant. Maybe Verdant is just starting. Let me take a look. Oh, Verdant's been going for like a hot minute. Do you guys want to go watch Verdant play? So Verdant streams a lot of Souls-likes, and I actually think Verdant is really cozy to watch in Souls-likes because he plays so many of them that he's pretty like chill. He's playing some Elden Ring Night Rain. He says it's his first time playthrough. I don't think he knows anything that's going. I think he went in totally blind. But does that sound fun? Maybe we could go say hi, cheer him on. I think I don't know if he's with bots or like there aren't bots, right? You have to be with people. If so, he's with randos. If so, he's with randos. He definitely went in blind. He seems confused. I mean, I don't know anything about Night Rain. My husband's been playing a little bit with some of our guilty friends, but I know almost nothing about it. All multiplayer? Okay, we'll go cheer him on. Let him know we hope his randos are being nice. I don't know if you can chat in there. I'm kind of afraid to ask, but literally playing Night Rain right now. Yay! I played a little bit. It's pretty sick. Yeah, my husband was liking it. He said it was good. He said he was having a fun time with it. So I hope Verdant likes it because these are like his thing. He's fun to watch in a lot of the Souls likes. Okay. First raid message is for subscribers. Second raid message is for everybody else. Before we go, let's all make sure we do a great big stretch. Make sure that we are an uncooked shrimp if we must be a shrimp. Make sure you get a sip of something, doesn't matter what it is. Something is better than nothing. Sorry, I'm like staring at this strange ulcerated tree spirit that he's fighting right now. It looked so weird. If you need to get food like me, I hope you get something very tasty. If you need to get some sleep, I hope you get lots of good rest and only have good dreams. Let's make sure that our jaws are nice and unclenched and our brows are unfurrowed. We're gonna go say hello to Verdant, cheer him on while he's doing some Elden Ring Night Rain. As far as streams go, we're gonna be back on Saturday. I think we're gonna be just doing some cozy horse game. And then we'll start Red Dead Redemption 2 next week on Thursday. So that'll be very exciting. But let me get this raid started up. Sorry, Pickles was sitting down. She needed to come park herself, which I appreciate. She's a good bean for that. The giant fly is back and it's scaring her. Alright, let me get this raid started up. As always, thank you to all of the new cottagers. Thanks to all the old cottagers, all the lurkers, all the chatters. Thank you guys for all the support around Irium. I hope we have a super fun time in there on Sunday. But as always, I hope you all have an excellent rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and hopefully get to see you guys again very, very soon.